So I spoke earlier in the week about defining your success and how that definition can change as you grow into your career and as you mature into your own life, mature as an adult. And the big thing here is I remember in college, so I'm going to actually write a detailed post about this next week, but I remember in college, it was right around when September 11th happened for me and how critical I was of Colin Powell and his leadership. And then as I grew into my career and grew into my adult years and became more of the leader and developed into the leader that I wanted to be, I actually resonated far more with his speeches, with his way of thinking, and the overall stance he took on leadership and really people management at the end of the day is really what he preached. And by about 6 years into my career, I was a huge fan of his. I read pretty much anything on him, and I really studied his leadership style because it really resonated with me. My whole point here is that I used to criticize this person in university heavily because my beliefs and where I stood at a different spectrum. And as I grew into leadership, I realized that being a leader means you got to solve and make very difficult decisions. And often there is no win-win, or your decisions can have dire consequences on someone else. Him being Secretary of State, a lot of his decisions involved people dying, very huge stress situations. And as a project manager, even though my decisions are by no means is as big as those, there are lots of things at stake here, people's jobs, the economy. There's a lot of things that can create a lot of stress. And the leadership is defined in many of these difficult times. And it is the person that can remain level-headed to make these informed decisions. This level head helps them pick the best solution for the situation, and this can be very difficult. So as I grew into the leader that I wanted to be, my perspective changed. And I'm telling this story because I've seen many new grads believe one thing at 22 and believe a completely different thing at 32 as they themselves get tested and learn who they really are as leaders. So embrace this journey, because who you are is going to be the most rewarding and educational journey of them all.